Good morning, and this is my response to the course reflection video. Prompt number one asked to identify strengths throughout this course, and I would have to say that a strength of mine is continued interest in learning more about the MMPI-A in particular, and the MMPI-RF also intrigues me. I would like to learn more about. Um, as far as identifying one area of improvement for myself in this course, I would have to say uh, not um, not being easily intimidated by the bulk of information that tends to come with the MMPI um, 2 and all other uh, versions of the MMPI. I think that easily, you know, kind of distorts my ability to actually apply concepts to different areas when when um, in speaking about the MMPI. I think it's very hard for me to apply these concepts. Um, Explain one thing that I would like to learn that we didn't get to learn as much in the course. Again, I would have to say the MMPI-A. I thought when we were assigned um, the digital assignment 10, I think it was or 9, that focused on juvenile correctional systems and the tests um, leading to court decisions, etc. And it being used in legal practice. I thought that was very fascinating. I would have loved to have learned more about in this course. If I could describe one way in how I intend to apply these concepts that I learned to the MMPI, I would have to say in case study methods, I think it's very important to consider using the MMPI because it it isn't so heard about in psychology, and I think that the MMPI really does give us a better understanding of the person's psychopathology at the time they're presenting symptoms, that certain characteristics of disorder or personality. I think that it would really give us additional feedback and perspective about the person as opposed to just using other sorts of evaluations or the DSM-5 to be exact. And especially that the DSM-5 does need some revisions and does not consider certain things, certain characteristics in order to assign a diagnosis or a diagnosis. I think that the MMPI can do for us. If that makes sense. And in research, in my prospective career, I'm very interested in the forensic population. So I think that given the MMPI and learning so much about it, and as my previous digital assignment indicates, I work with the forensic population, and results to this can really, really sway the decisions in court. And I think it should be more heavily used in in practice. Um, research indicates that it is, but so far in my career, I have not used have ever heard of the MMPI until I took this course. So overall, I thought this was a very interesting course. Thank you, Professor.